Hello and welcome to this week's episode. As you can tell, it's raining a little bit. In the last week, we've had the strangest weather. We've gone from a freak heat wave with temperatures that were skyrocketing in the 45 and higher degrees to a freak cold front, which even brought hail, thunderstorms, and rain. Although the heavy cold front has shifted and moved on, the rain remains and some thunderstorms remain, but it's not as cold anymore, just very, very humid. We do need the rain though, so I'm happy for that. With this weird weather, I've not really been able to do much. However, in the last week, I was able to tackle two things. One was one of the items on my September list. In one of the days where there was no rain this week, I managed to start on one of my September projects and start tackling that outside door. I was absolutely horrified with what I found there and the condition that things really are in, so I'm glad that I decided to tackle that this month. The other thing I did was to harvest some of my white grapes and sell that to someone that could really make use of them. They were really good quality still, and I didn't want them to go to waste, and I can't use that many grapes. To be honest, I could probably make Durapigo or grape juice, but I don't have the time or inclination right now, so I thought I would rather sell those to someone who could make better use of them. So I did the harvest as well on one of the sunny days too, before the rain started again. Let me show you what's happened this week.
Is Girl Meets Farm.
Discovered these guys, which gave me quite a fright as I was trying to harvest these grapes. It's time for me to start fixing this area. With September being here, there's definitely rains predicted on the horizon. Whether we'll get them is a different story, but usually we do get rains from October, which means I need to get this finished, patched up, all dry, all done before those rains come. And the first thing I need to do is actually just dig this all up, dig all of this space clear so that I can work here and see what's really going on here. So I need to take out this French drain as well to see exactly what we're dealing with and how much concrete I need to fill back. We can already see that there's a lot of holes in there that needs to be filled behind us outside of just this area here, and I may need to fill a little bit over here as well. Possibly get some more French drains and just complete it on the outside of the wall, not as they've done it on the inside of the wall. So first things first, I'm going to use my spade and just clear everything away here. Maybe I have to go a little bit deeper just so that I can get this French drain out, and then we'll see where we are. That is literally the insulation that was put in the cement. Well, when they poured the floor, no wonder water's coming in here. cleared a space in front of the door. I'm not sure if that's going to be big enough, but I have managed to clear it all. I see Shivan waiting for me. And going to redo this. And in there. Okay, so I flattened out the sand that is here, and it is definitely soft enough to start with. I've cleared everything out. Sure, okay, there's a couple of leaves, but I think that should be fine. I think what I'm going to do is, since I don't have a membrane, although I don't think this is, hey boy, a real floor membrane, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the black plastic that I have to use as a base here and cover this area up to here, potentially, just with plastic, maybe here, and then a little pocket down to cover the insulation and the existing cement floor over there. So what I'm going to do after that is pour the cement, which will need to go up to here, but technically, well, actually I need to fix it all the way up to the bottom of this door frame because there's sections that are loose. So I'm just going to check now if any of this needs to come out or be removed, or maybe somehow glued better. I'm also going to try and find a stone or two to go in here and cement that into the hole as well, and then pour, obviously all of this needs to get filled with cement all the way down, including this gap here. Right, let's try it. that. And strutted it with wood. I sent a photo to my mom and she reminded me about my drains, my French drains. So I had to pull it all apart again and try and shift the concrete a little bit so that I can fit the drain. That is still quite a bit lower than the door. So what I'm going to try and do here, I've angled this one and I've pushed it in. I'm going to put more cement in once I've gone to get more sand. So there is an angle here. I'm going to try and angle the cement down like this so that all the water, if there's any water there, does fall directly into the drain when I do that. So I've left that space open, and that is also at an angle downwards, at a gradient down, same as this one, so that all the water can flush out that side. So I've tried to, like I said, move all the cement, make space so that I can fit another one of these guys next to this one. The other one, the cement is so stuck on there that I don't actually think I can reuse it. It also broke because it warped a little bit from, I guess, from the cement being on there. I'll try and use it, but if I can't, then I may need to get another one before completing the drain. But hopefully I can do all of that today. Let's see. I managed to get the cement off the second half and I've made it work. It all fits in. And just have to make sure that that is angled low enough so all the water will run out here and not just pool. But okay, for now this is fine. I can come and do the angling a little bit later. Well, unfortunately I'm just not going to finish this today. I really wanted to try and get it done, but I'm too tired. My back is killing me. I'm really exhausted. That was about 3 cement bucket mixes, and I still have at least maybe 2, I would say at least 2 to go, maybe 3, because I still have to fill that hole and then around. And then still, so at the moment the cement is level with the drain, but I actually wanted, this is the bottom of the door. I had filled that with some Agrostop. It's a waterproof membrane. So I put that at the bottom of the door, let that dry, and then I just put a very thin layer of cement over that. But that's not exactly what I wanted to do. I actually want to bring the cement all the way up to here, to the bottom of the door, and then level it down, so slope it down from there to the drain, so that there's just a very slight slope for any water to run off. But I'm really exhausted, so it may not be perfect, and it's drying so fast because it's so hot outside still. Unfortunately, it seems like rain's on the card for this weekend, so I'll just have to cover this up and continue once the rains pass. But that's as much as I can do today. I've put some plastic sheeting up because we're meant to be getting rains either in the early morning hours tonight or early tomorrow morning, but the winds have changed and it feels like rain's on the way. It may come sooner. So although it should be fine to just leave it open, water does make cement stronger. I just don't know how hard it's going to rain, and at least the plastic sheeting will protect it for a 24-hour period so we can get the best out of the cement. It's not foolproof and it's not 100% watertight because I have to go in and out the store, so I can't tape that side up, but hopefully it's better than nothing. Here it comes. It's been 2 days of intense storms, and for now at least it seems that the inside is holding up, and I don't see any leaks on the inside of the door frame. Well, I'm not sure whether I would even see any, because obviously there's been tile cement and tiles laying over, but I had fixed that area before I started tiling, so I'm hoping that is holding up. The plastic also did its job over the last 2 days. We had some really intense storms, and the next couple of days the rain should at least be a little bit lighter and not so intense as it's been. So I think I'm going to look at this one. I think I'm going to remove the plastic today. The area is bone dry, so that did its job really well. I'm happy for that. And the cement is nice dry, and it is hard enough to withstand some rain now. I think the white coloration is because of the waterproofing product that I poured into the cement. And of course, when things dry out, I'll give it like a week or so after the rains finish before continuing with the cement that I still need to pour from here downwards, just to get everything into the drain, because at the moment it's a little bit lower than the drain, so the water is just going to pool there. And then fix this French drain that the water drains outwards. I did fix the leveling, so this is all going downwards and should go out there, but I need to fix that area there so that the water can completely drain into the Camino road over there. But yeah, I'm happy with that. That looks really good for now. Let's hope it doesn't rain too much so the water doesn't just pool there. I don't like that hole. I never got to finish that hole though, so I don't know, maybe I should keep the plastic up.